Hiya folks, it's Kikoskia here, just letting you know that this video consists entirely of efforts to improve our intelligence. In this video we'll be doing so by sparring with Uhura and doing a lot of dodging. If you don't want to watch that, feel free to skip to the next one. But if you do, get comfortable, for it's time to grind those experience gains. And we all know Derek is a master at that. Hey folks, it's Kikoskia here, and welcome back to Let's Play Quest for Glory 2 VGA. When last we left off on guard, I challenge you to a dodge-off. Mazari-sana, I accept your challenge. Let's fight. Well, fight is a strong word, Uhura, as when last we left off we did a lot of dodging. We're grinding up our intelligence stat, and we're going to do that by dodging a lot. As much as we can, for every dodge gives us intelligence points. They make us smarter. And look, we're actually managing to dodge attacks. Entirely by accident, but that's what we're doing. You may move back, you may move forward, but ultimately, the only way I'm going to be going is towards progress. And I got stabbed. Darn it! So much for my dodging. And I got stabbed again. Let's actually be a little bit careful. There we go. There we go. Got to actually dodge while we're dodging, don't we? Hopefully we can get very close to 200 intelligence by the time night falls. I don't think... Darn it! I don't think there's anything that we can do, really, on day 15. Day 16 is our last full day in Shapir. Now we just need to be careful, because every time we get hit, we lose a little bit of stamina. And we don't want to lose that stamina when we can use that stamina to dodge, to shuffle, to boogie on down on the dueling floor. Clearly this is how we'll defeat all of our enemies going forward. Bedazzle them with our amazing footwork. So fancy! So draining. And victory is both of ours. Enough for now. You look pretty winded. We go back to hall. Indeed we will. Now I know we're not going to get to 200 from that. So let's just take another pill, get reinvigorated, and go right back to sparring. In theory, I should have done all of my training for dodge and parry using this method. But I thought it was better to spice things up somewhat. However, time is a little bit fleeting right now. And so, it's best to use the most concentrated form of experience gain that I know. It's also pretty... Oh, careful. Careful. Oh, you're only going to jab twice. That's fine. Oh. Dodge over that way, and I can actually avoid the harm. How about thee? Oh, you're trying, and you're failing. Failing to stop me from gaining skills. Oh, bad. Back. Oh, no. Ooh. At least you didn't go for that spinny attack. Oh, you might now. No, you didn't. That's fine. That is fine. And thus the child watches in amazement as a master's skill gains. Truly, we can get that counterattack in though. That's nice. And I will dodge in the meantime. I still don't know if that counts as weapon use or dodge experience. I just don't know. Oh, careful. Oh, excellent. We avoided that. And we are nearly done with a bit more. There we go. Stamina drained. We are indeed winded. You're not going to tell us that it's too late, right? No, you didn't. Excellent. What time is it? It's still mid-afternoon. Fantastic. More of this. More conversation, more sparring, more challenges. There are always challenges in the life of a hero, and Derek is fast becoming one in both of these lands. In fact, people have started calling us it here already. We haven't properly saved the people here, though. There's still the threat of Adavis. Adavis is surely going to attack Shapir at some point. It's just a question of when. Maybe Adavis has already been doing so with those elementals. Maybe they were the one that sent those out. We won't get our answers until we get there, and we'll be going there on day 17. Just go. Ooh. Careful. Careful. Oh, ow! And, ooh! Aha! Got a dodge in time! Haha! Perfect. Let's just do this. Go over here. And over here. There we go. Left and right. As fast as we can. And you're not going to attack us. I'm very glad for that. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, I say that, and then you just jab me in the chest. Good thing my chainmail deflected most of that. In reality, the chainmail would be not super effective. I'd much rather have plate. But plate would be very unwieldy in the desert. Perhaps wherever we end up going after this game would be more useful there. Now, we've dueled 3 times. And it's still mid-afternoon? Yep, still mid-afternoon. Fantastic. We're going to duel once more, and then I'm going to see how many points we've gained. This is when we have gained so many points that we're already at 200 intelligence. We will be the best fighter. The most mighty of fighters. Our magic is blade. Our thievery is not existent. But our conviction is as solid as the walls of Shapir. They're pretty solid. Sure, the elementals destroyed everything within the walls of Shapir, but the walls themselves stayed up. The walls themselves did not fall. Aha! I dodge. Cunning. Got to wonder if dodging the actual attacks improves the amount of experience you gain. I'd expect it to. But we will dodge one way or another. The only question is, when? There we go. Do that. And that. And we keep on going. Keep on dancing. Oh, that was unfortunate. We were doing so well before then. Well, dodge that attack. Anything else being thrown our way? Yup, a flurry of stabs. No spinny attack, though. Alright, no spinny attack. Uhura is mixing things up, trying to be unpredictable. It's a good thing to do in combat, not be readable. Just gotta dodge here. And dodge there, marvellous. And then we'll see how our improvements are coming along. What stat number have we reached now? This is when we've gained 1 point. Just 1. That would be unfortunate. So we are now at 176. I don't think we've actually gained that much. Don't think we've gained that much. Still mid-afternoon, though. We can still keep going. We can still keep going. If we were a wizard, our intelligence would have gone up so quickly because we'd have been casting spells. And casting spells is great for our intelligence. You gain strength and everything else by fighting. You gain intelligence by casting spells. Engaging your mind. This does prove, however, that this does work. If I'd have known that I could do this, I'd have done it days ago in the game, in those off days when we weren't really doing very much. But that's what happens when you get new information. You have to act on it as quickly as you can. And my is Derek acting on it. The people of Shapir, after we save this city, and hopefully Wazir, they will engage in this dance celebration. It will be a new hit sensation the world over. Oh, we got hit by that. Darn it! That's not part of a dance. That is not part of a dance. I mean, if everyone could incorporate it, it'd be amazing. It could be like the super deluxe version of the dance. But I get the feeling it would be a bit difficult for most people. Uhura could probably manage it. Rakesh, yeah. That acrobat, they could do it too. I imagine Keepon and Aziza could use magic. And Issa could, but the Apothecary? I think the Apothecary would be more at home making potions. Probably wouldn't even do the dance. Unless we called it something fiery, like the Shapir Inferno. They definitely do it then. They do like fire. And we end by being stabbed in the face. We are indeed winded. We are. It was a long fight. So doing that, did that gain us anything apart from experience? Yes, it actually gained us 2 points. We got 2 points there. How many of these do we have left? That is a good question. We still have 15. Okay, we've only used a small quantity. We can always get more. Oh, no. Oops. I actually just want a challenge, not tutorial. Let's not do a tutorial. I'd rather just dodge. So for like every 2 or so training sessions, we end up getting a couple of points. Eventually we'll get there. Dodge that. And we just carry on dodging. The way to do this would, as I said before, be to increase the speed of the game dramatically. But I've got to get used to dodging at this speed. Whenever we face the final boss of this game in combat, I want to make sure I can dodge. Don't want to be thinking in much faster time frames. Ah, no spinny attack. No spinny attack there. I was expecting it, and it didn't happen. Now the attacks are happening. Oh, no spinny attack there either. It is a shame that this combat system doesn't carry over into the next game. I have been told that the combat system in 3 is quite different. And again, 2 is different to 1, so it does make sense. I've also been told that 3 is going to require me to make a Dispel Potion, because every one of these games has a Dispel Potion section. You'd think we'd carry more from here, but they probably all break somehow. Or we lose them all, or something else. Now let's just keep dodging until it gets too dark. And that will happen. It will get too dark eventually. And then Uhura will want to rest, which is understandable. We have been doing a lot of training. A lot of training. I don't know why you're heading back that far. You don't have a ranged weapon. If you were a brigand, I'd understand, but you are not. Surprised actually you don't throw your spear occasionally, but then you'd be disarming yourself. You don't have 2 spears. Now, if you had multiple... Also, I've just noticed there are a few cracks in the walls here. What time of day is it now? It's still mid-afternoon. We didn't gain any, thing there, but we did gain experience. We're getting closer, folks. We are getting closer. Let us challenge you once more. Challenge you as much as we can challenge. We might have to go out into the wilderness and fight there. Maybe get some jackal men. Reduce it down to just... Oh! Oh, wait. Oh! Ah! At least I got my counterattack in. But didn't notice that low stab. That was sneaky, Uhura. See, those kind of things you've got to watch out for. Those kind of things you've got to be aware of. Sometimes you can be caught off guard. Not so much by that move. That move, pretty big tell to it. Pretty big tell. Oh, there we go, see? One little stab there, cost me a bit of stamina. Bit of potential gain. Not so much there, though. It's a really good shield that Uhura's got. And if you haven't noticed, Uhura fights barefoot. Let's just dodge that, and then there'll be a spinny attack. Yes, there will. Usually when there's a line of 3 or so attacks, there is a spinny attack that follows. There is a spinny attack. Oh, careful. Gotta avoid that. Nope, I'm not gonna be attacking. I'm only dodging, Uhura. Careful. Ah, it's a shame. You can't use the potions while in combat. Game doesn't let you. You have to do all your prep beforehand. Otherwise, I'd just be able to keep dodging forever. But then Uhura would also be able to use the stamina pills, and thus the sparring would never truly end. You had to be careful. We're almost... there we go. Almost out of stamina. And there we go. Combat over! The winner! Skill gains. Has it now moved on to sunset approaches? No, it's still mid-afternoon. We gained 1 point. Oh dear, we gained 1 point. Oh, I really wish there were a faster way to improve intelligence. But this seems to be it for us. We don't even have a smidgen of magic. There's no way for us to gain magic. Because we can't learn it. We have 0. You'd need 1 point to be able to learn magic. 1 point. But sadly, not a thing we can do. Not a thing we can do. So let's just keep dodging. So we don't even have an MP bar. We don't even have an MP bar. We have no mana. If we had 1 magic use, we'd have an MP bar. We'd have one. We'd have the tiniest smidgen of magical potential, which could then be nurtured, grown, till we become an incredibly competent archmage. But sadly, Derek's acumen is in the blade. And his wits and reflexes getting stabbed. Oh, we actually avoided that. We actually avoided that. Genuinely surprised we dodged that. Ooh. There we go. Just gotta do that. And this. And no spinning attack. Oh, there's another stab. And another one. And another one. There's the spinning attack. There it is. There it is. Alright, we'll just keep on dodging. I really like to just gain a lot of points next. Just be like, here you go, have tons of points. Go from 179 to 185. That would be really cool. That'd be cool, game. Do you want to do that? Do you want to toss Derek a bone? No? Didn't think you would. To be fair, we have been tossed many bones by the plot already. Game's been very generous to us. And once more, we are tired. Once more it is... No, it's still mid-afternoon. You could get a lot of training sessions in. Okay, we're now at 180. We are at 180. We only need 20 more points. So we gained a point there. I'd like to gain points in bigger chunks, but the game is doing what it does with its skill gains. Really should have been working on this earlier. I don't even know why I'm committed to doing this. We don't use intelligence. Just like seeing that row of 200s, I guess. It's just nice to get that completionist angle. Going, hey, I got everything to 200 that I could. We are truly the greatest. But we still don't wear a helmet. We should really wear some form of head protection. All it would take is one blow to the head and that'd be it. Derek's adventures are over. It's very important. Make sure you protect your head if you're going out on bicycle or anything like that. Keep your head protected. Doubly so if you're on a motorcycle. Very important. This has been your PSA on vehicle safety. You only have one head. You really do. Imagine if Derek's actually saying this right now and Uhura's just looking at him in bewilderment. Maybe you take a few too many knocks during combat. You should go see Apothecary. Nah, Derek's fine. He doesn't need to see an apothecary. All he needs is more training. That's all he needs. A little more training. Oh, we're gonna get... Oh, we just dodged that. Just dodged it. The timing is very particular. I like that. I like that it takes into account how quickly you can dodge. Either that or it's incredibly generous. I'll take it being generous. There we go. A little bit more training done. A little bit more. Can we get another point? Another 2 points? No, no more points. Though that number is still going up. Oh, has it now? Ah, sunset now approaches. Sunset approaches. How many of these do we have? We have 11. Okay, we're going to have to be mindful of the fact that we're running low on those, because we might need to buy more tomorrow. Buying more tomorrow will be very important. There's really not a lot else we have to do, apart from go get breakfast or dinner and talk to Uhura. No other NPCs to speak with. No other critical plot things. So let's just keep doing this for now, for as long as Uhura will let us. Then we'll have to go out into the wider world. That said, we might, after a couple of these, just go get a couple more pills. Just so that we don't run out while we're out in the wider desert. I want to find some jackal men, really. Some jackal men would be really good. It would also give us some money. Take care of you. Take care of that. That money would be really, really useful for more pills. And just to save it for the third game. And then we bring all of our stuff from the third game into the fourth game, and we become the richest adventurer. Now, there'll come a point where the game will take everything from us. It's not from 2 to 3. It might be from 4 to 5, or it could be from 3 to 4. And at some point, it's gonna happen. Just need to keep dodging. Oh. Just one hit there. That's fine. Just one hit. Oh. Do that. And this. And that. No spitty attack. Okay. No spitty. We did manage to get a huge amount of sparring sessions in, though, in the mid-afternoon. So I think we're going to be able to get a lot in here, too. We should actually go very quickly and get some more pills. I think we should. Dead. But not dead! We are pretty winded. Don't mind me, I'm gonna go get a couple of pills. I don't want to run out. So, let's take this. Let's quickly go over here. Buy a couple more. Like, I don't know, 20? Won't cost that much money. Don't mind me. Just taking my map. Going to the apothecary. Buying some stuff. How much money do we have? 72, it'll be fine. We have more than enough. Hello, my friend! I have come to use your services. I didn't notice you come in. Welcome back. If you need a break from your training, why not buy a couple of pills? Good idea! Let's reduce these down to, I don't know, 360? And we'll buy... Let's see, how about... Let's go. 6 sets would be 80, so we get 7. Thank you for your patronage. There's a special money-back guarantee. That there is! Don't need it right now, but good to know. Also, let's fill up our water skins, because we need to make sure... Then again, do I need to... I might as well. Can't hurt. Right. Now, we will save, because I haven't saved since I begun this little training montage. Check our skills briefly. We're at 182, and now we will head back to the guild. Hello! My spear arm is getting tired of just holding Simba. Good thing for you too if we practice today. Indeed! Let's go and practice. I was only gone a few moments. Get a little bit more sparring in. And then rest for the night. Just kidding, we're not going to rest. We are totally just going to go and fight more. Alright, over here. We will challenge. And by challenge, I mean dodge. Then on day 15, we will do it again until we are done. Oh. Until we are done. And then we'll be at 200. Does mean we get to do some night fighting with our amazing skill set. Absolutely decimate some jackals. Let's just keep doing this for now, while it is safe for us to do so. The jackal men will not be so generous. They will definitely try and defeat us. They'll try. Will they succeed? Probably not. Knowing our luck, we won't find jackal men, or we'll find our ghouls and pterosaurus and scorpions. Be no jackal men for you, Derek. You've slain many jackal... I've only just noticed that there is a face on Uhura's shield. You can't see that now. There's a face on it. That's a neat little detail. I didn't notice that until now. That's cool. Just gotta... Oh, just keep dodging. And... dodge some more. Excellent. Are we the only person that frequents the guild hall these days? It seems like we don't see anyone... Oh. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We don't see anyone else here. It's just us. Guys, dodging. We may have fallen a bit there, but we got back up. That is the true sign of a hero. The true sign of... Oh, and taken out by a triple stab. A shame. We are indeed winded. That did knock the wind out of our sails. Okay, how are we doing? 183! Okay. We'll definitely be able to do this before the plot progresses too far. We might get very close tonight. That's the hope. Then the jackal men will help us. And then we'll literally have nothing that we can do outside of the main plot. There will be nothing holding us back. Nothing at all. Just gotta... focus, Derek. Focus? And not get stabbed. Okay. Oh, Kiko's talking about focusing? Well, let's show that he's not focusing at all. I am focusing, it's just difficult to play and commentate sometimes. Poor excuse, says the game. As I get stabbed in the everything, I'm like, no, not my everything, I need that to live! Fun fact, you need your everything to live. Don't lose your everything. you'll find that living's very difficult once that happens. Here's another fun fact. One of my favourite lines from a point-and-click adventure game is about that, and it's from Space Quest 4, when you fall into the Endless Void. Serious damage to important body parts pretty much screws up any future plans you might have had for living. Bummer. I just love the delivery. I just love that narrator, honestly. That narrator is amazing. I'm very sad that they are no longer with us, but they live on in Space Quest 4 and Space Quest 6 in the glorious deadpan narration. It's so good. One day I really need to return to Space Quest 4. Replay Space Quest 4. It'd be really fun. There is a VGA version of Space Quest 2. Maybe I'll play that at some point. I don't know. There are so many games I could play. Just gotta... Oh! And our stamina is spent. And we will take a look at the time. Still sunset approaches. Still 183. I think we'll be close to 190, if not at 190, by the time it gets to dark. Considering how little time we've spent doing this, this just goes to show how quickly you could maximize your dodge by just doing this. By just doing that. In every other game, there won't be a time limit. This game does have one. You just gotta make sure you maximize that time. I like the time element in many regards because it presses upon you an urgency. This is a problem that is not going to go away. You have to deal with it, Derek. The world doesn't exist in limbo like it does in many other event-driven games. The plot goes on regardless of whether you're doing stuff. Which is more true to real life. Villains will be scheming. Enemies will be plotting. Monsters will be attacking places. And other people will be doing what they can to protect their homes. And it's up to you whether you decide to step up and take part in the defense. You should! The whole game is about being a hero, after all. That's what the subtitle of the first entry in the series was all about. And we are well and truly in our trial by fire right now. That said, there are many little things we are missing in this game because we are not a thief or a wizard. By the way, good luck becoming a paladin while you're a thief. Because you will absolutely do a dishonorable action as a thief, breaking into places. Wizard, very capable of becoming a paladin. In fact, as far as I know, it's incredibly difficult to not become a paladin. Oh, you got it, oh, yeah. Triple stab to finish it off. The child is amazed at Uhura's triple attack. And we still have time. Excellent. 186! Okay, that was a huge jump in our skill. I say skill, it's attributes. But you know what I mean. That was a huge jump. We are very close. We are going to be able to do this. Not today. Maybe tonight. Maybe we found a couple of jackal men that we can spar with. And I'll try scattering out the jackal men so that I get more money. That would be nice, because if you have them all in a massive pile, you only get one opportunity to loot money. But as someone has shown me, if you get all the jackal men staggered out, you can loot them individually and get more money. It's a nice little touch. There are so many nice little touches. I imagine that was something that happened in the original game too. Could be wrong. I don't know. I've never played the original Quest for Glory 2. Never played the original Quest for Glory 1 either. I barely played any King's Quest games. I only really played Space Quest when I was younger. 2 and 4. Yeah, the first time I played 1 was for my Let's Play. Same with 3. We only owned 2 and 4. We also owned Police Quest as well. Didn't really play much Police Quest. Never really clicked with me. It's not to say I wouldn't do so in the future, I just don't have the urge to right now. I am letting myself get stabbed in the face. I should not let myself get stabbed in the face. That is the opposite of my desire. Do not let yourself get stabbed in the face, Derek. That's very unfortunate. Now we just got to keep dodging. We have more than enough stamina pills to last us for the night. And we have absolutely... We have absolutely loads of health pills. Unfortunately, that's going to take up a lot of my stamina, but it was worth it. And stamina drained. Enough for now. Indeed. Indeed it is. Every time I'm hoping that you don't say, it's too late, we can't spar anymore. Yep, sunset is still approaching. 189! Oh, we are so close now. We are 11 points away. Aren't you pumped, folks? Aren't you excited? I am. We will be the smirtest of fighters. So smirt. Just gotta watch that we don't get jabbed. And don't get jabbed. Save your stamina. Every time you get stabbed, takes away from your future dodges. And every dodge is more experience. Every dodge is more experience. I also got showed, but no. Oh, darn it. I also got showed how in Quest for Glory 1, you could do a very silly thing with the stat generation at the beginning, and put a skill massively in the negatives to gain a ton of bonus points. Unfortunately, when you gain any experience to improve a stat, you default down to the max that the game will let you get to, which is 100, but you can raise your skills up to 300 that way. I wonder why you can raise it up to 300. Maybe that was just to, probably because they were originally planning 3 games in the series. And so you get up to 300, and so they wanted to account for the fact that that was the maximum. Of course there are 5 games in the series. They put 3 in between 2 and 4, and then they made 5. So your skills can go up to 500. And some skills do disappear. Like dodge and block get condensed down into just defense. And I'm pretty sure communication just disappears eventually. Becomes something else. There may even be new skills that are added. Just got to do a bit more dodging. We should make sure to grab a meal before we head out as well. Can't go out fighting at night on an empty stomach. We are indeed pretty winded. It's been a lot of fighting. Okay, still not late enough. Still at 189. Okay. We can do this, Derek. We can do this. Couple more fights. Before we know it, we'll be at 200. I think we can get to 200 tonight. I think today is a day for intelligence training, and then the next day we can truly relax. Also, I don't know why the pointer goes to the right there every time a match starts. I say match, I mean combat. You know what I mean, though. You know what I mean. Dodge that, and dodge that. Excellent. Keep dodging, Derek. Dodge as fast as you can. You don't want the combats to take too long, because if they take too long, they'll take up too much of the remainder of the day. Gotta hand it to Uhura though. This place is open basically at dawn and it shuts at sunset. That's long opening hours for a place where you do such intense workouts. Where such intense things like this happen. Uhura works hard. And is incredibly skilled at what she does. I'm sure her son will grow up to be just as capable as she. In whatever he chooses to do, he may not become a warrior. He may decide to take up a different profession. And I have no doubt that Uhura would support him, regardless of his decision. Unless he decides to become, like, a horrendous, like, world-conquering tyrant. Might oppose him then. I don't think she'd approve of him becoming a criminal. I don't think many people would approve of that. I've taken the time to look at the background stuff, like the incredibly luxurious purple curtains back there. It's really neat. Bit of elegance. Those would be expensive. Purple was a very difficult colour to make for a long time. And that is another one down. That is indeed enough for now. Are we done now? No! Still not done. 191. Okay, we only need 9 more points. That's it. 9 more points is all we need. 9 more points. We are almost there. We're not going to make it, though, before it gets too dark. We're going to have to go out into the desert. And hopefully fight some jackal men. There we go. Take care of you. Could have done this with brigands, but there's always the risk it won't be brigands. There's always the risk it won't be brigands. It could be a pterosaurus or a scorpion. Someone, by the way, mentioned that now that we have the earth elemental thing, we were no longer able to be poisoned. I don't know if that's the case. I'm going to keep the poison pills around. In part because you can bring them to the next game. And also because it always pays to be safe. Always pays to be safe. Alright, Uhura, let's see what you can do. The answer is stab me in the face. You're certainly trying. You're certainly trying. Will you succeed? One day you might. One day you might. If Adavis is watching us, is Adavis watching us do this right now? Just like the Guardian was watching the Avatar in Ultima 8 attack the air in a room? I wonder what Adavis thinks about this. I wonder if the Guardian and Adavis are just talking to each other right now going, have you seen what the Avatar is doing? Forget the Avatar, look what Derek is doing. He's just dodging. I believe that's what's called stat grinding. Stat grinding? How did you become a competent wizard? I spent years toiling, studying, exploring arcane secrets. Well, the Avatar just read the same page of a book for 20 minutes. What? Yup. I've wasted my life. Oh, yeah. I'm doing that right now, watching the Avatar train. So, 192. Getting closer. Getting so much closer. We're not done yet, Uhura. We are doing as much as we can here. As much as we can. Squeezing every little bit of training. And, yep. I think the game puts the pointer there just to get it out of the way. Because it moves to that corner every single time. Without fail. without fail. Okay. Oh, oh no! Oh, no. Ooh, I got that dodge in. It would probably actually be better for me to just let myself get hit there. I'm going to wait a little, get my stamina back a bit. There we are. And then we'll go back to dodging. While Uhura engages in a dance of their own. Is it better than our dance? I would say it's equal. Each have their own flair, each have their own style. Oh, I'm gonna get stabbed here. Yep, I am. Darn it! But that's okay. We have plenty of stamina pills. More stamina pills than we could ever need. Just avoid that. And we will just keep going about. Going about our dodging business. Oh, we're gonna get hit there. Oh, we did not get hit there. Marvelous. We didn't get hit there either. That spin has to just be a flourish. There's no real benefit to doing it. Oh, got hit there. That's okay though. We'll just dodge. And we'll dodge there. And then we'll keep dodging. I think this might be the last time we get to do this tonight. It feels like the last time we're going to be able to do this tonight. Oh. No. Get my counterattack at least. We might as well finish off our blocks and dodges and everything else here. And is that it? Or do we get one more? Do we get one more? Is it too late? It be getting dark outside already. No more trading for today. Kwaheri, friend. You say goodnight to Uhura and leave the guild hall. Yep, it's late. It's very late, right. We'll take this, we'll have a look at our stats. 192. But before we head out into the desert, we're gonna go have some food. Welcome, hero. Thanks. Let's sit down and have a bite to eat. What's for dinner? I'm sure it will be something delicious. I have prepared a meal of rabbit with apricots and roast chicken with sherbet for this night's meal. May it bring you pleasure. Well, thank you very much. You are, of course, most welcome, my hero. Farewell, Hero Spielberg. Farewell! We will eat, and then we shall head out and get some more trading done. You have a wonderful meal. There are numerous salads, 2 main courses, fruit, hot mint tea, dessert, and all the bread you could want. You feel stuffed and content. After a meal like that, you feel it will be a struggle to even make it out of bed. But what the hey? You're a hero. You can do it. That we can. Well, I will say farewell to you all. And when we come back, folks, we're going to go out into the desert and spar with the enemies there. May thee walk safely this evening, Hero of Shapir. Thank you very much, my friend. And when we come back, folks, getting that 200 intelligence. Why? Why not? And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you're not. And if you are subscribed, press that bell for those notifications. And I'll catch you next time, folks. And I'll see you then. Later.